So you're telling me that you're scared of putting yourself out there on the internet when there are people that are making thousands of dollars every single month just by sharing their daily lives, where there are people out there literally going viral for doing the most random things like eating, dancing, just talking to the camera, when there are people out there who just started like you, they were scared, they were unsure, but now they have built entire brands, businesses and opportunities just because they decided to show up, and you're still scared. And every single time you decide to make a video, you get that phobia. Your mind is like, what if someone I know see this video? What if my classmates see this video? What if they laugh at me? What if they laugh at me trying to become an influencer? And then just like that, you don't post the video, you delete the video, you let that fear win. If that is you, you are in the right place, because I used to be like you. I used to overthink like every little thing until I finally overcame this fear. It's actually easier than you think, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about in today's video. If you're new here, my name is Gloria, and I help young women level up in different areas of your life, whether it's confidence, content creation, personal growth, or just being that girl in your own life. So if that sounds like something that you're into, girl, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because we talk about growth here. So before we talk about how to overcome this fear, let us first understand why it happens, because if you don't know why you're scared, you won't understand how to even fix it, and you keep on being scared. You get what I'm saying? The cycle just keeps on happening and happening. First of all, girl, you have a people-pleasing mentality. A lot of us grew up being told to act in a certain way, to always be presentable, to avoid embarrassing ourselves. And so naturally, when it comes to posting online, that same fear kicks in. What if people don't like me? What if they judge my voice? What if they judge my face? What if they judge my background? What if they judge my accent? What if they judge my opinions? But let us be real, judgment is part of life. Like whether you post or not, people will always have something to say. The difference is when you post, at least you're doing something for yourself and not for them. Now, the second reason why you have this fear of being seen is that you're comparing yourself to people who have been doing this thing for years. We scroll on social media every single day and we see all these polished, confident content creators, and we immediately start to feel like we are not good enough. But here's what you forget, that they did not start that way. Go back to their first few videos. You see awkward, cringy, low quality videos. The only difference is that they did not stop. They kept going, they kept improving, and now they look effortless. But you are over here judging yourself on day one by comparing yourself to someone who is on their day 500. Like, make it make sense. Now, the third reason why you have this fear of being seen or putting yourself out there on the internet is that you're letting the wrong people's opinion stop you. Girl, let us be honest, most of the people that you're scared of, your classmates, your ex-friends, random people from your past, are not even your target audience, for the love of God. Those are not the people that you even want to attract to your brand. They are not the people that you're making content for. So why are you giving them so much power? They don't even pay your bills. They don't even know what is going on in your life. They don't contribute to your growth in one way or the other, but you're letting their imaginary judgment stop you from doing something that could change your life, something that you have literally dreamt of since you were a child. The thing you don't know is that the people that you're actually scared of might actually be secretly admiring you, or better yet, they won't even care as much as you think. And even if they do, that is their business and not yours. Why worry about somebody else's life when you have your own dreams and passions that you need to accomplish? Is that not a waste of time and energy? Now that you know the reason why you have this fear of putting yourself out there on the internet, these are practical solutions that you need to apply right now that is going to bring you out of this whole mentality and make you post your first video without feeling cringy, without feeling awkward. First thing first, I want to tell you is that nobody actually cares that much. It's the good news and it's also a bad news. It sounds harsh, but it's actually the truth. People are way too busy. People are way too busy worrying about themselves. Everybody is just like on their own, focused on their own little world, in their own little bubble. They might see your video, they might scroll and move on. Some people that have time, they might actually comment on your video and they might leave crazy hate comments. But you guess what? Engagement is still engagement. The algorithm notices that hate comment as engagement. The same way that you watch hundreds of videos and you barely even think twice about them. You just move on with your life. You're like, oh, this girl, oh no. And then after like 2 days or 3 days, you don't even think about that girl. But she's still out there making content and still attracting her right target audience. The moment you realize that people aren't as focused as you think they are, that fear starts to disappear. Just just realize that you are just in your own bubble. Other people are also in their own bubble. Now, the second way to get over this fear of being seen is to post first and overthink later. One of the best tricks that I have always used every single time when I was feeling very cringe is to stop overthinking so much. Like, that's one thing that keeps holding people back. Stop overthinking. Oh, will this video go viral? Oh, is this perfect? Oh, is this what people want to see? Oh. Girl, just fucking post a video, record the video, edit it quickly, and post it before you even have time to start second guessing yourself. The longer you sit on it, the more that fear grows. Now, the third thing you need to do to overcome this fear of being seen is to shift your focus from me to who I can help. Remember that you're not just creating content for yourself, you are creating content to help someone out there, either to educate the person, to entertain, for inspiration, for motivation, whatever the reason. Always remember that this content I'm making is not for myself, it's not for myself to watch, it's for other people. Most of our fears usually come from thinking about ourselves, like, how do I look? What if I sound weird? What if somebody says something about my content? What if people don't like how my background looks? What if they don't like my accent? What if they don't like my skin color? Girl, what if your content actually helps someone? What if there's a girl out there who needs to hear your message, who needs to hear how you were able to clear your acne, who needs to hear how you were able to get back on your feet after a 5-year breakup? Think about that for a second. And the fourth thing you need to overcome this fear of being seen is to accept that your first few post videos will not be perfect, and that is okay. Nobody starts perfect. Your first few posts is going to feel weird, it's going to feel awkward, it's going to feel a little bit cringy, but that is normal. If you keep going, you're going to get better. You're going to become better at talking to the camera. You're going to become better at editing. You're going to become better at your whole video setup and everything. You're going to find your aesthetic. You're going to find what is working for you at that current moment. The people who win in content creation are not the ones that are very perfect from the very start. These are the ones that did not quit. They are the ones that consistently put out content every single month of the year for years. That is why you know them. Mr. Beast did not start creating content today. He has been creating content since like he was young, and now he's like a man. He's getting married. Other big creators cannot get away with making poor quality videos, but you as a small creator, you can get away with that because you're still in your little bubble. Not a lot of people know you. You haven't gone viral. You're not famous yet, so you have all the time in the world to be creative. You have all the time in the world to make all the mistakes that you want to make. You have all the time in the world to rebrand as much as you want to rebrand, because eventually you're going to become one of those big creators that you look up to. Why? Not because you were putting out perfect content, but because you were consistently showing up every single day.